What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today's video is going to be on the parts that I got for the Mazda Speed 3, which you guys should know what it is by the video and my Instagram. You guys seen it too. So yeah, it's going to be a short video. I'm just going to show you what I got and what you need if you want to do this setup for your Mazda Speed 3. So yeah, let's get to this video. All right, first thing we got here is from Graveyard Performance. If you want to just do, like, if you don't want to do no fuel cell and all that, you want to just do returnless, you can just get these lines right here, and it hooks up to your factory setup for your fuel. It goes back to your factory fuel. You don't have to do any getting a fuel cell. That's if you guys don't want to do all that. I picked this route because it's more easier, and I'm not trying to do this fuel cell, so this goes straight up to the Court Sport fuel rail, and it hooks up to your high pressure pump and to the line that's on the back by the firewall. Real easy to set this up. I did this on a buddy's car already. So since my Gen 1 has the Court Sport fuel rail, or the Court Sport intake manifold with the fuel rail, this will fit up right to it. So the other parts I have got this for my buddy too, the same one I put on. This is kind of, I won't say new, but he said use it for a little bit, but this is a Court Sport electric boost solenoid. I have this because I'm trying to have mostly all Court Sports. I'm trying to get sponsored by them. Come on, Court Sport, if you see this, sponsor your boy. But I got this, but I do also have a brand new one of right here. Oops, this is not supposed to be in there. I have a brand new one right here. This is brand new, haven't been used or anything. So if this works pretty good, I probably just do a giveaway of this. This is brand new. Again, this is the lines right here, the fittings for this, and have the hoses right here. Again, this is brand new. So if I end up using the Court Sport one, I'll do a giveaway for you guys, for your Mazda Speed 3 or 6. So I have this. Well, I have this and this. I have all this. I didn't plug it in yet because I'm gonna be doing the port injection as well. So that's it for that stuff right here. So that's that. That together, and this is what I showed you guys last time. So this I'm probably installed this too, but this is like a bypass for if you guys doing you pretty much doing the intake manifold delete, or you doing the VTS, what's that, the VTC, that's your guys's flaps that's inside the intake manifold. Some people delete those. So this is what this is for. It's like a bypass where you don't need to check engine light. So I have that. This is brand new too. There's a guy in Mazda Speed group. If you guys follow it on Facebook, he makes these. He doesn't just makes like one. He makes a bunch of them. So it's pretty much you gotta do a group buy to get this, and that's what I did. He posted online doing another group buy of making these. So that's what I did. I bought it. So good stuff. So here's my split second controller. This is from Court Sport, but you can get it at other companies too. But this one is from Court Sport because Court Sport has this too. It's brand new. You can see the lines still, everything's on there. Haven't been taken off, spliced, nothing yet. These, my buddy had the same thing. I'm thinking how to do the same thing, but here it is right here. They come with little pigtails, like little connectors. These right here. So my buddy, I had to do this in my buddy's car, and look at it. See, I see the red. His was the same way. So I'm gonna show you guys when I'm ready to install this. I'll show you guys how to do it. But you just you depin them, pull them out, and then you put these these has like the plus and minus on there, so it's really easy to do. But once I get to when I get to that point to install these, I will show you guys step by step how to do that. But yeah, this is the split-second controller. And here's the good old injectors right here. Again, you can get these from Court Sport too, or other companies. All this stuff is from Court Sport. There you go. There you go. These are 1050cc injectors. I have all 4 right here. There you go. I'll have all 4 ready for the port injection. So this is all you need if you're doing port injection, injectors, split-second controller, the fuel lines, and if you guys want to do electric boost solenoid, if you want to do it, you don't have to do that. And top it off, your upgraded intake fuel pump. I have an intake, high flow intake fuel pump, sorry, for AEM, brand new. See, I did this on my Gen 2. I did this on my Gen 2 already. This is a brand new fuel pump. You see, so I want to do just let you guys know, this is no good. Like this filter right here is trash. So on the Mazda Speed filters, the stock ones have these clips that goes onto the fuel pump, the actual fuel pump assembly. It clips on and it keeps the filter on and the fuel pump on in there. So it keeps it in place. So if you put this, they have this, you see like there's a little grommet, not a grommet, but this little opening right here. It's supposed to be like a little pin circle that you put on. I remember I had that on there when I bought it for mine. And still did this. So what happened was I installed the fuel pump, put this sock on there, and I'll say like maybe 2 months later, my car was losing fuel pressure. I thought it was my spill relief valve. I thought it was that. Replaced that, wasn't it? Then I thought it was the injector resistor that's on the side of the frame or on the Mazda Speed. I replaced that. Wasn't that. So I was like, let me go back and look on my fuel pump. And when I took the fuel pump back out, the fuel pump was literally off from the assembly, and it was like this, hanging, pretty much floating. So it was working, but it was like kind of putting fuel in the to the front, but then it would just lose pressure all the way from there. So what I did, and I seen it was off from this, so I bought a brand new stock OEM fuel filter off from Mazda. I have a Mazda dealer right by my job. I get discounts from them because they're partners. So I got a discount from that. Put the stock filter onto the new pump and never had a problem with it, never again. Car's still running. I still have the Gen 2, just been driving the Gen 1 more, but you guys seen the last video. I do still have my Gen 2 and I drive it here and there. I've just been driving my Gen 1 more. But yeah, so just letting you guys know that, because like I said in the last videos, a lot of people always message me, ask me, did I sell the Gen 2 and stuff? No, I did not sell this Gen 2. I still have both of them. Just the Gen 2 just sits while I'm driving the Gen 1. But yeah, so it comes with that and then little a connector, but you won't be using this when you take off your fuel pump. It's pretty much plug and play. You take it out and you plug this bad boy in, and it will click. It will go in there fine. They just add this in just in case, say like you have it's for another car that doesn't have the same connector and has this, so that's why they have it like that. And two, I recommend if you guys gonna do this, I recommend buying a whole new fuel pump assembly, because the assemblies, the little nipple part from the fuel that goes in, they prone to always crack and break. That's why, on the Mazda Speeds, I'm pretty sure you guys heard about them. It leaks from the top. The assembly nipple always breaks and cracks, and then the ring, the fuel pump ring that goes around the assembly, that cracks sometimes too. I want to say, yeah, I think I did on my Gen 2. Again, use my discount. I bought a whole new assembly, fuel pump assembly, and the ring, and you know the assembly comes with a new gasket too. Because actually mine on my Gen 2 it broke, it was cracked. So I just went ahead and bought the whole thing. So I'm probably gonna buy the whole assembly from Mazda, just so I don't have to worry about it. And then what I'm gonna show you guys how to take out the pump from there and put this in. Then I'm gonna show you guys how to drop your tank from the Gen 1, and you can put this in with. There's another way you can do it too. You can open from the top of the seat and you can cut it. I made a video of that too for my Gen 1. I cut the top. It was my buddy's car. I did that, but I did that to my Gen 2 too. But yeah, you can do that route. But some people always say, "Oh, you can do that route too. Just make it clean enough where you cut it and you can bend the metal back and you can put your little cover plate back on." Nothing's not gonna happen. You don't smell gas fumes, nothing like that. I get that all the time too. People message me about that too, and trust me, a lot of people do that. Nothing happens to the car, and you don't smell any gas, nothing. I have that on my Gen 2, and I don't smell no gas. It's running fine. Nothing's wrong with it. And now I have the car for 5 years now, maybe 6 years. So yeah, you can do that route. But this route, I'm going to just drop the tank, so I can show you guys how to drop the tank too. So a little bit more content for you guys, so you guys can see if you guys want to do it that way without cutting the metal and stuff on top. So yeah, this is stuff that I got: injectors, fuel pump, split second controller. So this is stuff that you need if you want to do the port injection. So port injection is you add in 4 injectors onto your car, because Mazda's there's no upgraded injectors where you can just put it in the stock, take the stock injectors out and put upgraded ones. They don't make those, so that's why they got these. This is the route you have to do, port injection. You can do that. You can get a Quart Sport intake manifold with the fuel rail. They can do that, or you get the JMF manifold with the fuel rail, and it has that same thing. You can do that. Those are 2 best bets. You can do the corporate manifold or JMF, or you can get if you want to do the Focus ST intake manifold, you can do that as well. I think Damien has the kit where you get you the plate further onto the intake manifold, where you can put the injectors and guns with the fuel run, all that. But that's up to you guys, what you guys prefer to use. I prefer to use Quart Sport stuff because their stuff is good quality. Like I said, trying to get sponsored by them. If you hear this, Quart Sport, sponsor me. I am going to be getting the Quart Sport exhaust manifold too, and I'm going to be getting the Quart Sport CST 5 Turbo or 6. I'm still debating which one I'm going to get. I'm debating if I get this 5, if I'm going to get the internal wastegate or excuse me, or a wastegate where you can go get a tile 44 millimeter wastegate. You can do that way, but I'm still thinking, if you go that route, you got to get, that's the extra route you got to get the 44 millimeter tile wastegate. You got to get a dump tube, and you do have to do a little bit of extra things if you go that route. But if you go internal, then you don't have to have that. It has it already on the turbo. But I'm debating which one I'm going to go. So I don't know, I'm still thinking, but those 2 parts are coming in. I do have a front mount, front mount that's from Cobb, but I'm thinking about buying a Quart Sport front mount. So if I do, I'll be selling that kit. So if you want that kit for you guys' car, and I have an AEM. You guys see a full cold air intake. That's the real cold air intake, where it goes from the turbo all the way down to the pretty much under the car by the wheel. That's a true cold air intake. Those are good, because you're getting cold air from there. But the only downfall for those, once it rains, Got to be careful because you can get water in there and you can hydro lock your motor. But yeah, but then till the end, I am going to be getting the Core Sport. So I was going to get the 4-inch intake manifold, or the 4-inch intake, but I am running the B&R S2. I was told by Chris, shout out to Chris for the good information. He was telling me it'd be kind of overkill, that since it's the B&R S2, I'll be better off with the 3.5 intake. So that's what I'm going to get for the B&R just for now. I did order a 3.5 bar map sensor, so you guys will need that too. If you're doing all this, you have to upgrade your map sensor, so you can go more than 20 psi. But if you don't, you have a little bit max problems from there. But yeah, this is the stuff you need: split-second controller, fuel pump, injectors. Definitely we need these lines. That's definitely just doing returnless. So yeah, like I said, you can get this for more boost. That's why I have these. Like I said, if the Core Sport one works good, I'll just do a giveaway of this. This is brand new. I showed you earlier, but yeah, this is the stuff. And there you guys have it. So that's kind of like a little unboxing of what I got. So next video is going to be on how to install this stuff. Again, like I said, I'm going to show you guys how to install the fuel pump. I'm going to show you guys how to drop the tank, how to install the lines, fuel lines and stuff like that, and the electric boost solenoid, all that good stuff. What I'm going to do is tomorrow, I'm going to call Mazda and see how much I can get for the fuel pump assembly, and I'm gonna get a new the fuel pump sock so I can put it onto the new fuel pump. But till then, guys, thanks for watching. Guys, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this video. And yeah, guys, this Gen 1 gonna be pretty quick. So the B&R S2 is gonna be pretty much what I got all right here. It's gonna max the turbo out pretty fast. So I'll probably be looking at around like 350 with all this stuff. Like I said, the turbo will get maxed out. But with the B&R or with the CST5 turbo, I should be looking around like what I hearing around like 500. And so the black, for a good example. So before I go. So the Mazda, I show you guys, I'll take the motor out, and I'll show you he has the Core Sport intake manifold, the exhaust manifold, the same pretty much setup I got. So his car is actually doing 550 horsepower, and he's running the CST5 turbo. So if I get that, I'll pretty much be running that around like 550 horsepower. But if you get the CST6, then you go beyond that. You'll be doing like 600 something horsepower. Again, some of you guys know, cause I have got new subscribers. So the Gen 1 block is built. It has the 4 CP pistons, mainly rods, has battle shaft delete. It has dart and wet sleeves on it. So if you guys want to check that video of that build, I'll link it up at the bottom for you, or the top for you guys. But till then, like I said, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate the love that you guys showing on the videos, the likes, and I got a lot of people comment on the videos, ask for help for certain things. Like I said, if you guys just comment at the bottom, I try to get back to you guys as best as I can. If you guys can't get a hold of me on YouTube, you can always hit up my Instagram, hit me up in there, and I try to help you guys as best as I can. But till then, Thanks for watching. Peace.